he looked like a crazy robot. We were seeing the real Zuckerberg that calls his supporters dumb effers. So when he was talking to him, he would do this right here. Here, cut to me, and I'll show you some of the shots I saw on TV. Those are kind of bad, but a lot of them were like, I mean, I can't even do it like him. It looks so unreal. Yes, I mean, just, wow, you're really seeing who this guy is. Who's been the king of censoring conservatives and libertarians and having Facebook work for Clinton and openly admitting it. And then less than 1% of Facebook promoted Trump because that's all he would let. And they have all these hearings bipartisanly about how we got to block conservatives from the internet.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Steve, James, and others, I'm going to your calls here in about 2 minutes. I'm going to host a little bit into the next hour. Anthony Cumia is hosting. I'm going to get into some of this Mueller stuff first that I haven't had time to get to. It's incredible, obviously. And we've also got Ryan may be forced to leave speakership by summer. Got all these neocons and establishment guys being kicked out. But they're kind of now leaving even earlier. Well, since we're going to be thrown out, we'll just leave now so Democrats can get a majority. There's a Republican Party sabotage going on right now of Trump. That's why we've got to be maximally involved right now. So we're going to go to your calls in a second. Just briefly, we were going to do a 34-hour broadcast talking about the collapse of America that the globalists are involved in, but now this whole Russia thing popped up. If you strike the Russian forces, the Russians say they're going to shoot down the missiles and shoot down the aircraft and then attack the ships. And the Russians do what they said they're going to do. Then the U.S. will retaliate. Then we're in a full war. This is a big deal. And I see some of the liberal media makes jokes. Oh, you think there'll be a war, huh? And Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and Google. I've never seen them blocking our articles and videos. I was looking at articles we wrote yesterday about the Russians saying it's a false flag and all the evidence at the UN. You can't even search those as of this morning on Google. So they're 93% of web searches. So they are delisting everything to the point of my own crew when I got in this morning goes, yeah, we know it's a false flag. The last 3 were. And I go, no. The Russians say it is. And they have proof. That's big news any way you slice it. You can hardly even find Trump saying he's not going to strike Syria or looking at not doing it now. Or Mattis. So they are on right now, the crazy people at Google, Twitter, Facebook, trying to block us, doing a really good, 5+ hours. David Knight did 3 hours. We were about to complete 3 hours, so almost 6 hours here. And you've got Zuckerberg, who's been the king of censoring conservatives and libertarians and having Facebook work for Clinton and openly admitting it. And then less than 1% of Facebook promoted Trump because that's all he would let. And they have all these hearings bipartisanly about how we got to block conservatives from the internet. Now it's all Russians. And by the way, I haven't talked about this yet because I was busy on Tuesday and Wednesday when he was testifying. But I watched some of it. He looked like a crazy robot. We were seeing the real Zuckerberg that calls his supporters dumb effers. So when he was talking to him, he would do this right here. Here, cut to me, and I'll show you some of the shots I saw on TV. Those are kind of bad, but a lot of them were like, I mean, I can't even do it like him. It looks so unreal. Yes, I mean, just, wow, you're really seeing who this guy is. Yeah, look how psychotic he looks. I mean, that is super, 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 super creepy, man. And, oh, my God, I mean, that guy just reeks of robotic. You see it in British royalty. It tends to be inbreeding. And he just has that crazy inbred dog look. Very, very dangerous. We're not funded by the globalists. We're not data mining, and we're funded by you. And if you will simply go to InfoWarsStore.com and get the very best air filters, still $50 off. They told me they were going to sell out of them, but now they have another shipment, but it's got to end the next couple days. 50% off the Alexa Pure Breezes that are ion 4-stage filters. Leading competitors are $400 to $600 to $800. These are $199. Normally they're $149 right now. $50 off. Secret 12, great vitamin B12, the purest out there, as tested by BuzzFeed, even had to admit it. 25% off. Brain Force, our bestseller. That cannot be right because they told me it was selling out Monday. But it's still 50% off. I guess they just never got rid of that. That just shows how busy I am with news. We're asleep at the switch here. I'm not mad. It's just insane. I'm not just saying, this is our last day. It's our last day. It's our last day. It's going to sell out. We don't get more for months. Why is it still 50% off? Take it down. I'm not mad, but I'm not up here just saying the sale's about to end and then a week later it's still up there because they told me we had like a week left and more doesn't come in for over a month. So we should sell it at the full price to fund the operation. I'm not mad at the crew. We had to end that over the weekend. And I didn't realize it's still up. It's my fault. I've been in D.C. and just all this other insanity. I got here hours and hours early today to get ready for this broadcast, and then I got hit with a bunch of other stuff. But it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm going to stop complaining. The big one you need to know is X2, ladies and gentlemen. We may have to come out with a new one down the road. I don't know if it's going to be the deep earth crystals. I don't know if I can get that. Quite frankly, it is the best source. I believe Group, but I've still spent a year trying to come up with my own. And Group's just all about people getting good stuff. He can't find other sources. The price just went up. They have to get this during gas drilling and oil drilling at between 7,000 and 12,000 feet. The companies just don't want to stop to even get it as a distillate, even though it's very valuable in medicine and so many other things. And the DEA is involved because it's a precursor, not the product we sell you, but when you have the raw iodine, we're legally allowed to get it industrially, and it has to be in a special holding facility and a special lab and everything else. But it's just all sorts of dirty tricks because, you know, I get up here and say it's our... Brain Force is now the #1 seller because it's so popular. This is the second best seller. And so there have been a lot of shenanigans trying to stop us having this. We do have enough for a couple more runs, but those runs cost more money, so the price has got to go up. But then, I don't know, to the point of we're trying to find a new one. So there you go. So if you want your X-Tube, InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or 888-253-3139. It's in the palm oil. It's injected as a gas into it from deep earth crystals. I mean, the crystals are so pure, we show you in a video. We put them on a table, and they start melting through the table and turning into a purple gas and shooting up into the air, like I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, actually, here they are getting the crystals out. I've never even seen this footage. I've seen the other footage. Did we get more? No, I've seen this footage. Yeah. Show it on the table. That is pure iodine. Pure. No one else has done this. But we have the video where you put it on and it turns into purple gas. Yeah, there it is. So that's what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why this is so special and so pure. It's the good halogen, not the bad halogen. We also have the Immune Gargle product that has regular iodine, but it's still good. It's the clean medical grade type, but it's not the atomic iodine. Everybody says they have it. No one has it. They've tested ours. They go, oh, my God, how did you get pure atomic iodine? It is pure. Stuff we've got is the regular iodine, but in the medical grade level, not like the crap you'd buy at, one of those big drugstores or whatever. And it's in there with the colloidal silver. We have it in 3 different sizes. That's 50% off as well when you get all 3 bottles together. The small 1 ounce, the 3 ounce, or what is that, the 16 ounce. It's all there. Amazing product. An Immune Gargle is a supplement. You can even swallow it. After you first wash your mouth out, brush your teeth, and take a little swig for you. Really, really good for you. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or 888-253-3139. But this could be. In fact, we should probably add, this could be your last chance. It's not your last chance. Because we hope to be selling this in 20 years. But that's what's going on. I've been put over a barrel, basically. Not by Group. I've seen the contracts. They figured out there's a market. The deep earth crystals are only used in pharmaceutical production because there is a market for it, but it's the pharmaceutical companies. They use it as a precursor in a bunch of stuff that they produce, different types of drugs. So, again, this is the good halogen. Okay, I'm going to stop ranting. I promise I'm going to your phone calls. It's just essential, folks, support the broadcast. Alpha Power is back in stock. Amazing. We've got Bodies, Ultimate Turmeric Formula, 25% off, back in stock. Double Patriot points this month, so it's not 5% of each dollar. It's 10%, so 10% off in your Patriot points. Totally free, cancel anytime. Sign up for auto ship, additional 20% off or 10% off. So that's 20% total. InfoWarsStore.com. But whatever you do, support that local AM or FM station. Don't take it for granted that you hear us on a local AM or FM station. Thank the program director. Thank the owner. Become a sponsor. Send them $100 a month. If people with money don't start spending money in the fight, we can't block Soros. He thinks he can break the will of everybody. My gosh, I get on radio stations, get ratings on them after about a year, good ratings. They come in and pay $500,000. Just one example, to take me off local radio here in Austin. They sign a contract of sponsorship pursuant to me being taken off the air. And it's a multinational corporation. And it goes on all over the country. In fact, it's a well-known thing. Stations put me on. Within a year, generally, they get top ratings or near it. It's been done all over the country. ESPN comes in. Whoever comes in buys it for 3 times what it's worth the time. As soon as I'm off, about in a year, they pull it. The station puts me back on. ESPN's back in 6 months. So it's well known. You put me on, it gets the ratings. They will come to buy me off the station. So the big joke is you put me on to get them to come to get money. I don't care. Put me on for 6 months a year. Pull me off. That's the war level we're at. But whatever you do, listeners, realize we're in a full war. We need you to spread the live link, spread the articles, spread the videos that I should do a better job talking about because there's so many of them. We'll do a few calls when we come back. Then Anthony Cumia of Compound Media is coming up. It's good to know he's out there. Good to know Drudge is out there. Good to know CRTV's out there. Good to know One America Network, all those folks, because it's good to know there's other people out there fighting, because I tell you, man, we're in a war, and they're trying to start a physical war, as Nigel Farage said earlier. We'll be back in the 34-hour transmission. Stay with us. We're fighting. Are you fighting?
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Come to show them where I am. Not nice.
Thought you couldn't hair press on nails because of all the active things you do? Recolored in 7 luscious hues. Just...
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep. These signals being sent through...
There is a war on for your mind. Our signal has reached more than 2 billion people. But the enemy is now aware of the fact that we've broken through and are moving to block us on every front. The only way you're going to be able to see our videos and articles is to visit Infowars.com itself and hand share the videos and articles to everyone you know. The signal is getting through and is exposing and defeating the globalist when we're able to get it through. But they're admittedly expanding their operations to suppress us, so only you can boost the signal. Only you can defeat the globalist. We're in this together. I salute you for your work, and I ask all of you to redouble your efforts.
There is a signal broadcast every second of every day through our television sets.
I'm just trying to warn you folks, the television is a giant LED weapon system. It's so advanced.
Shows it to him, comes right back, go one way and come back in the other and get in the air. His hometown, northwest of Belgrade. And tonight, their family, his family, is watching in the living room at home. And one of the great new technologies that we have here at ESPN is that we can look at you in your house through your TV.
You know what? You got a little courage. Stand up for yourself.
Waging war on corruption. It's Alex Jones, coming to you live from the front lines of the InfoWar.
Introducing CellForce by InfoWars Life. CellForce focuses on mitochondria efficiency and protection. Mitochondria produce over 95% of your energy. They are your body's cellular engines. CellForce helps promote your cellular energy production by supporting mitochondria, much like a cellular engine overhaul. Because when your mitochondria don't run at 100% efficiency, then they start producing reactive oxygen species. Top scientists agree that aging is most likely caused by cellular damage, resulting from these reactive oxygen species. The antioxidants found in Cellforce are some of the most powerful available on the market. The stronger the antioxidant, the better its ability to scavenge for these reactive oxygen species and other free radicals. Boost, protect, and adapt with Cellforce from InfoWars Life. Head to InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.